Well, I'm very happy to welcome Jose Pombo here with La Serena Villas to talk about their launch of a new brunch option at Azucar. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Tatum.
Well, thank you for coming here. And you brought some beautiful looking food here. This looks like a spin on a classic that we all know. Can you talk about what we have here?
Absolutely. So this is our chilaquiles, which is super popular. And it's just been a dish that absolutely just taken over. It gets ordered tons and tons all day long. It's just super. It's a classic, but we just kind of did our spin on it. And then here we have our spin on our French toast, which is so delicious. It's made with brioche bread, and then it has a thin layer of peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my gosh!
So and then we do a
Sounds
sauce
amazing.
for it, which is it's a syrup infused with bourbon, and it's really, really delicious. So that's actually my personal favorite.
Oh my gosh! Well, it looks amazing. I love the size of it too.
Oh, yeah.
This combines my two favorite things: breakfast food and peanut butter and jelly.
Totally, completely. To me, that's the same. I feel exactly the same. Like peanut butter and jelly and breakfast. I'm there.
So good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, can you talk about the inspiration behind this creation of this new brunch?
Well, we just basically, Azucar is a very unique, very lovely space in La Serena Villas. And we're now owned by Kirkwood Collection, and they've taken over and they've done an amazing job. And we just want to kind of elevate the experience because, you know, a lot of people, one of the things about Palm Springs is not just poolside, it's definitely people wanting to go to breakfast and having brunch. And we just thought we'd put our spin on it and see, you know, and it's actually getting really great feedback.
Yeah, well, how could you not? It looks great. And my favorite part of brunch is on the table right now. Can you talk about the drink options that you have?
Absolutely, my pleasure. This is probably our signature cocktail. It's called the Blood Orange Margarita. It's really fantastic. We use a very specific blood orange puree. It's done with reposado tequila, and you'll have to taste it to know why it's so popular.
Well, let's go for it then. Let me see. That's so good.
Is that amazing?
Yeah, that's so delicious, very citrusy, very bright. I love it.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And then this is our take on a classic Bloody Mary. We make the Bloody Mary mix right in-house, but what we did is we call it Maria Picante. So I'm a tequila drinker, and this is a jalapeno infused that we do in-house tequila. So it has a little bit of heat, but it's got all the components of a Bloody Mary, except you're doing it with a tequila.
Okay.
There you go. Cheers.
Well, let me try this too.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. That's so delicious. Everything has been 10 out of 10.
I love it. And this last one is one that I came up with one of our bartenders. I really love it. It's called the Orange Pop. It's basically a gin that's from Italy. It's a blood orange gin. It has Saint Germain and it has a little Cointreau. And we had a little splash of coconut milk. And I think you'll really love it.
Oh, I love coconut milk.
There you go. And I want you to taste that. And it has
with
a little
the garnish,
sprig of lavender.
with my favorite flower. There we go.
Excellent. Cheers.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That has to be my favorite.
Oh, goodness.
That is
great.
delicious.
I'm glad. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just fairly new on our menu, but it's starting to pick up momentum. People are really starting to kind of like, wow, this is really interesting cocktail.
So good. It tastes like a creamsicle almost.
You know, I wasn't going to put that in your head because the intention when we started building it was not to come up with a cocktail that was like a creamsicle. But after I tasted it, I was like, this reminds me of a creamsicle. Yeah. So there you go. I'm glad you said it because it was so not just
delicious.
Me. Right? Cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jose, for bringing all of this beautiful food and these delicious drinks. For people who want to make reservations, where should they go? What website should they go to?
You can go on Open Table. You can walk-ins are always welcome. You can always call the hotel. We also have a spa. We have a beautiful gift shop, and we have actually a beautiful rooftop. So if you just want to come in for a cocktail and a small bite, we have a small lounge there. But it's really strictly for full dining experience. So highly recommended to do reservations.
Well, it's perfect.
Cheers.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tatum. I appreciate you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.